We're starting with the New York Mets. Like, that's a dominant bullpen. I think maybe they overpaid for a couple of these guys, but in terms of getting better or filling in the gaps that you need to fill in, I think they did a pretty good job of that. Philadelphia Phillies, they need a closer. They needed one so bad, and they got arguably the best one that was out there. So the Phillies get a B+. Moving to the Miami Marlins, they picked up Ryan Gusto and Matthew Etzel, and they shipped out not Mick Abel. Those are the wrong guys. Again, the graphic got freaking rendered wrong. Jesus Sanchez, Nick Fortes, so on and so forth. But we're focused on what they got on the team. Miami Marlins are the same team, though they did get a starter. All right, Atlanta Braves. That is a whole lot of weird. That is like a, hey, guys, you've been around for a while. You want to come play for the Braves? I don't think they got better. I just think they just did some stuff. Moving on to the Washington Nationals. They didn't get any better. They lost like the core of their team, so I don't anticipate them like winning more games as the season goes on. But again, that wasn't the goal. So we're going to see a lot of 4th and 5th place teams in divisions not getting great grades because they didn't participate in the trade deadline in that way. And that makes a lot of sense. Now we're on to the Milwaukee Brewers. I think Shelby Miller and Danny Jensen are the big pieces here. I will also throw Vaughn in here. He's been huge, even though he was traded for in June. They're about the same team. I would say they're a B- now with Vaughn. Factoring Vaughn, he adds a lot. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and that's what they're doing, and I'm okay with this. Chicago Cubs. They picked up utility guy Willie Castro. Big fan of Willie. He took me deep once. What did they not do? Get a starting pitcher, and they desperately needed a starting pitcher. We have to give them a B-. Then we have the Reds. Zach Littell, Ryan Hayes, Miguel Andujar. I don't hate it. I do believe they are better than they would have been. Cardinals. Brian Helsley, Phil Maton, and Steven Matz went, and so the Cardinals are not as good as they were. Pittsburgh Pirates. What's the plan? Did they get better at the big league level? No. Did they get good prospects? I hope those guys all pan out and everything works out for them, but something tells me the people who make decisions over there and evaluate talent are wrong like a lot. We got the LA Dodgers. Kind of underwhelming, but they're expecting, all the MVPs to pick it up and the Cy Youngs to come back off the IL. They get a little bit of a boost from that, but they're pretty much the same team. We're gonna go to the Padres now. They added Mason Miller, JP Sears, Ryan Hurd, Ramon Liriano, Nestor Cortez, Freddie Fermin, and Will Wagner. Whoa. They did have to give up Leo DeVries and then everyone else in the minors. I mean, that's an A. Let's get into the Giants. They were a seller. I think Blade Tidwell is their big prize here. However, their team is not as good as it was before in the big league level, so they get a C-. Last couple here, Arizona Diamondbacks. They got rid of 6 players on their team. So are they better? Do they have a chance to come back and get in this thing? They don't. They have a D. But I think they did what they needed to do now. And finally, we have the Rockies. They lost Ryan McMahon, Jake Bird, and Tyler Kinley. And they got 5 guys that I hope are good. I couldn't find it in my heart of hearts to give them an F because they've been through enough.